Today we're going to be working on Chapter 10, Lesson 5, Rules for Division, using exponents on pages 248 and 249. Yesterday we had problems that looked a little bit like this, x to the fifth divided by x to the third, and we're going to write that as x divided by 3x's. We remember that we're then going to cancel them out, so we're going to cancel them out a pair at a time, and so that we're left with what? Just 1x right here and 2x, and that's it. And we can then rewrite this as x over 1, or we can rewrite this using exponents as simply x squared, and this is our answer. There is, however, an easier way to do this. If we look at the bases are the same, right? And if we look at just the exponents, because this is division, we're going to subtract. So I know that 5 minus 3 equals what? 2. What we can then do is write it as x squared. This is our answer. And this is similar to what we did the other day when we were talking about rules for multiplication. We know that, for example, if it was x fifth times x to the third, we would then add the exponents, and the answer would be x to the eighth. This is like that, except instead of multiplication, it's division, and instead of adding, we're subtracting. So let's try a few more. Here we have x to the seventh divided by x to the second, and we can simply subtract the exponents. And I know that 7 minus 2 is 5, so the answer to this is x to the fifth. That's it, and we're all set. So the only way this problem works is if the bases are the same, and I know that here, for example, we have 2 a's and only 1 b. So the b is not going to change at all. What we're going to do is we're going to look at these two exponents, and I can see that it's going to be, because it's division, right? It's going to be 6 minus 2, and let's see, 6 minus 2 is going to give us what? 6 minus 2 is 4, and so the answer is going to be a to the fourth, b to the third. That's it. That's our answer. So this one's a little bit different because we have two sets of coefficients. We've got 12 and we've got 3. So what we're going to need to do first is divide 12 by 3, and 12 divided by 3 is what? It's going to be 4. And it's going to be 4c to the fifth divided by c to the second. 5 minus 2 is what? It's going to be 3. So the answer to this is 4c to the third. Again, we have two sets of exponents. We have 8 and we've got 2, and so we're going to need to divide these first, and 8 divided by 2 is what? It's going to give us 4. And here we have two sets of x's. These are the same bases, so we're going to be subtracting. 6 minus 3 is what? 6 minus 3 is, of course, 3. And so we can't forget the x. The answer is 4x to the third. Here we have no coefficients. We do have two sets of bases. Here we've got the m's and we've got the h's. So what we're going to do first is we're going to subtract the 6 by the 2. So I'm going to write 6 minus 2, and then I'm going to write h 5 minus 3. So let's take care of the m's first. 6 minus 2 is going to be 4, and then I'm going to be looking right here, and I'm going to see 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2, so h to the second. This is our answer. Can't simplify it any further. So these are the rules for division. We're going to be working on pages 248 and 249 and numbers 1 to 12. Good luck.